Hi guys, Spencer of $50 here. Welcome to today's episode. You are going to be voting for which two players in Lost Phoenix from the last war are going to each be winning a $50 gift card for their war raid. Now, Glider has picked out his favourite 5 attacks, not necessarily 3-star attacks. These are just raids which he particularly like for one reason or another, whether it be hero levels versus a max base, or whether it just be a great raid using the troops that they actually took. So if you are an air attacker, don't just vote for an air raid just because you prefer them. Try to be fair, try to pick out the one which you think was most impressive under the circumstances, using the troops versus the level of base. So first up, we've got EatMyPecker, and this is in our war against Toby, and he's gone in with a 5-golem go wipe attack. Now, you would not ever expect somebody to get 3-star with this troop combo, especially against a max base, an anti-3-star max base like this one. But if you look at the position of where these golems are, this is looking pretty good. It almost looks like he could get the 3-star. Unfortunately, these wizards on the right, you see them, they do get zapped by the multi-inferno. Had they stayed alive, I think we could have been a little bit closer. Had he managed to get down that multi-inferno, it's just gone down finally. That would have made all the difference. It's almost never you would see a 3-star using this troop combo, but the golems are still protecting this queen. Queen's still got her special ability. Not many troops left though. 2 minions, 1 wizard, 1 archer. It isn't looking like it's going to be a 3, but all in all, a very, very good raid using a 5 golem go wipe attack against a fully max base, and EatMyPecker will be pretty happy with that. I know that Glider was, and he thought this was a pretty impressive raid. Unfortunately, the queen's stuck behind wall now. She's going to have to use her special ability. We might have to speed this up. We might get a few more buildings because we've got minions and very few air defences here. We've got 1 air defence, 1 archer tower, and all these buildings around on the left-hand side. But it's going to be close and no cigar. It can be frustrating when you get sort of over 80%. You don't get the 3-star. You don't get anything extra for it, but it does look a little bit nicer in the war stats. So that will be vote number 1. I'm going to put these all into the 5 different comments. I'm also going to put a straw poll in there. We'll add up the results, and you can decide who is going to be the winner of the $50 gift cards. Right, let's see who's up next. We have, it's Rob. Now, don't forget to look at Rob's player profile. I'm going to put a player profile for each of these players. Now, Rob is going to go in with Go Wee Wee. And he's not going up against a max base, and he does have max heroes, but look how many wizards he's taken. It's a wall of wizards on the top wall next to the queen. Sent in some witches now. Now, this can be quite awkward. It's 2 multi-infernos, and when you've got a whole bunch of wizards and not many witches, if they all get blasted by this multi-inferno, you can be in trouble. You need to try and surround that multi-inferno with as many tanky units as you can. Sometimes it can be better if your golems split and go into 2 mini golems. That way you can use up more of the streams of the multi-inferno, protect your wizards, protect your witches. Remember, it's only 5 streams, so you only need a couple of golems to explode and then 1 spare golem, and you can have it distracted for quite some time. So Rob's doing pretty well here. His queen has yet to be damaged. She's not been hit at all. Some of you may have seen this raid actually happen live in Galadon's stream on Camcord the other day, and so you probably know the outcome of this raid. Now, don't vote for this just because it's a 3-star and therefore it's better than the previous raid. Remember, this isn't a fully max base. These are max heroes. Try to make it a little bit fair as to which raid you think was best under the circumstances. So I think it's pretty obvious this is now going to be a 3-star. That's a really puny archer tower just there, and some quite puny cannons, but it's still quite amazing that this queen hasn't taken any damage whatsoever. She's made it all the way around to the side. King's suffering a little bit, but there's still plenty of golems to keep this queen alive, and it's a foregone conclusion. We're about to see a dollar destruction using a Go Wee Wee on an anti-3-star base. Not fully maxed again, but still a pretty awesome raid by Rob. So well done, Rob. Defeated Toby for 3 stars, dollar destruction. Let's see who's up next for the $50 gift card. And we have Sir Choda, the Chode. Now, he is going to be using a standard Lava Lunian attack. Now, it's very rare you're going to see 3-star with a standard Lava Lunian. Most people are going to be trying to use a Gola Loon to try and beat this kind of a base. But he's not. He's going for it. He's really trying to get into this base. He's used a haste spell there to try and speed these balloons up. We're seeing a lot of haste spells, and they've all gone zooming straight towards the town hall. Unfortunately, he's got no rage spells left. Once these balloons go outside of the rage spell, then the attack starts to slow down, starts to look less and less likely to be a 3-star attack. I've seen Judd do 3 stars with these kind of attacks before, but it really does depend on the base, I think. So we've got 2 level 40 royals now, deployed on the right-hand side. They're going to just run along the side, get a few more percentage points. But as far as a standard Lava Loonian attack, that's pretty decent on a fully maxed base. Not done too badly at all there, Choda. And Choda, he likes to do crazy late-on raids, so I think he probably really wanted to do a 3-star there. King's decided not to go in through the hole in the wall. They're bullying the defensive king. Defensive king is down. It's got both special abilities, and at this stage it looked like, wait a minute, could he suddenly pull back a 3-star? But when you look around the rest of the base, there is still far too many defences for that to actually happen. Still too many walls for him to get through. It isn't going to happen. But well done, Choda. All in all, a very good raid under the circumstances. There it is. Pretty destroyed base. Shame he couldn't have got a little bit further with those balloons. Take out that fine layer defense, and I think he could have been a lot closer to the 3-star with that raid. Let's speed this up now. It's still a high percentage. Kept our percentages high for this war, which was a pretty... We'll see what those percentages ended up being at the very end. Well done, Choda. Let's see who's next. It's Mirko! Now, Mirko is not taking on a fully maxed base, but he is using a very, very strange combination of troops, because he's using a kind of half-mass witch attack because of the fact this is a single Inferno base. If you can keep these single Infernos occupied with... it doesn't take too many witches to do that, then you could be in for a pretty successful 3-star. Now, as we're seeing, a lot of attackers are doing is using their 1 earthquake spell, because it causes 25% damage, to cause as much damage to the town hall and surrounding buildings as they can. They obviously decided it's worthwhile to do that rather than use a poison spell. Makes it a lot easier to kill those buildings if they're already 25% damaged. So Mirko is going down, he's taking these bottom buildings, he's got some golems out, now he's got his witches on the right hand side, now that he knows there's no big bombs, jump spell, now the witches are going to send in all the Larias, distract this defensive single Inferno, they're going to distract this dragon and these balloons, while the queen comes in behind, takes down the defensive troops, and can he manage to get a 3-star on this base? Now it is a bit of a puny expo inside this base, it's not a great deal past Town Hall 9 defences, to be honest, but it does have the Inferno, and it does have all of the extra walls. Here we go, he's onto the town hall, level 40 royals, they do help somewhat, but these witches are still alive, all of the Infernos are down, and it's looking promising now for a dollar destruction. I think Mirko is going to get us a 3-star, help us to win this war, a war we definitely need to win. The king is going down, he is surrounded by golems, but golems are pretty rubbish at protecting the king, he normally gets targeted at some point. Still got witches alive. Queen, she's on half power. It's definitely going to be a 3-star now. Let's speed up this raid. See how far we get on. 85%. 86. It's going to be an easy 3-star. Well done, Mirko. Can Mirko be the winner? Let us know if you want Mirko to win $50 in gift cards. You could also consider whether you think that player might benefit from the gift cards as well. Don't just choose it for that reason. Try and pick it because of the raid itself. But if you've got a favourite player, you could vote for your favourite player. I know there are a lot of players who have fans out there. Some of those players are not being selected. But let's have a look who's next. See who's up for another $50 gift card. Look at this strange base. All the orange walls, kind of a bat-shaped base. And this is Wind. And he is going to try and start. He's going to go in with a queen and some healers. It's a level 34 queen, not fully maxed. We've got the Quake spells. He's broken his way all the way to the town hall already. And he's breaking in with wall breakers down at the bottom right. Planning on going for a mass witch raid. This is one of Glider's favourite raids. Can this be the winner? Can this be the one which you guys are going to choose as your favourite raid? Can he get the 3-star, more to the point? Now, it isn't as easy as Glider makes it look to do a 3-star with the mass witches. I tried to do one. In fact, I tried to do 2 the other day. They were both a bit rushed. I just picked out the bases, but I did terribly. One was a 2-star, one was a complete fail. And I think it's one of those things that I'm going to need to practice a little bit more. But I do want to practice the hogs first. So Wins, he's managed to freeze these defensive Infernos. I think one of the Infernos is already down. Oh no, both Infernos are still up. He's just got it now. Needs to get the second one down as quickly as possible before it destroys his wizards and his witches. That is the major problem when you're going after 2 multi-Infernos. I find it very, very difficult indeed with the mass witch raid. Even with all those Larrys being generated, trying to distract 2 multis is very difficult. And he's not managed to get that Inferno down. So these witches are now becoming useless. Look. It's still got half power. They're going to be fried. I'm not entirely sure how many witches it takes to distract 1 Inferno. I think we do get to see the answer to that a little bit later in this video. I think it's probably about 8 or 9 per Inferno, but we'll take a look. Queen's doing the best that she can now. She's all by herself. She's still got some healers keeping her alive. Use the special ability. We're on 55%. It is a kind of a crazy base, but his combined hero level, don't forget, is only that of a max Town Hall 9. And he's gone up against a fully max, super max Town Hall 10 base. So do you guys think Win deserves credit for that? Do you think he should deserve the $50 gift card? Let us know in the comments. Place your vote, and we'll dish that out to the winner probably tomorrow. We'll probably give it 48 hours for you guys to vote on your favourite. Look at this Queen. She's almost back to full health now. She's never going to make it to a full 3-star, but there isn't many defences firing on her all at once, and the Inferno's got hold of her. She can't be healed anymore. That's going to be the end of the raid, unfortunately. I don't know how far she would have made it round had she not stepped too close to that multi-Inferno. Big bomb, blown her off the face of the map, and she's gone down. But well done, Wind. That's a nice raid, 71%. A great effort with the witches versus a fully maxed base. And let's take a look at our judge for today. So Glider was the one who picked out these raids. These are the raids that you need to choose from. Now Glider has gone in with his favourite, the healer and mass witches. So we might as well take a look at how he did in this particular war. I can tell you, I think his other raid was 96% or something, so let's see how he gets on with this one. Now I tried to do a mass witch raid on a very similar base to this, but I didn't use the healers. I tried to protect my queen with a golem. Complete fail. My golem walked a different way. My queen got zapped by an Inferno. It was game over for me. I think I got about 45%. You really do have to get these exactly right to make these work. So he's gone in from the single Inferno side, and he's going to distract that single Inferno with a whole host of witches, all backed up with a whole bunch of wizards. He's jumping in from the left. He's going to try and take down this wizard tower and this mortar with the king, who is going to be defended by a golem. Needs to get onto this mortar as quickly as he can. We do not want mortar balls dropping onto these witches' head. Only takes a couple of hits and those witches are in serious trouble. Come on, king, need to get down to this mortar as quickly as you can. At the moment the mortar is distracted by the king and the golem, so it's not going to fire on his witches just yet. Freeze perfectly timed on the multi-Inferno. This is the critical part. Can we fully distract this multi-Inferno before it starts to take down all these witches? There are a lot of witches in there. I don't know if you guys can count. Let's see if they alone can distract this multi-Inferno. How many can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's probably at least 7 witches hidden inside. Oh, one's just died. One's been zapped by a Tesla. They are still distracting this multi-Inferno though, I think. King's made it all the way around. He needs to get onto this final mortar, otherwise this mortar's going to finish off these witches. I think there's only 4 there left now. No, it's 6. They were hiding on top of each other. 6 witches. Does seem to not quite be able to stay on top of a multi-Inferno. Look, they have been overcome, but the multi-Inferno has gone down with 2 witches remaining. King did manage to get to that final mortar, and because the queen has the healers, this is now going to be another 3-star on a fully maxed base. Well done, Glider. Well done for picking out the raids for us. I think I know which my favourite raid is. I'm going to vote as well. I'll be interested to see what the winner is, and I hope that you guys are fair in your judgments on who you think should win the $50 gift cards. $100 up for grabs altogether, and then I will be coming back. I'm going to be popping around to some of your clans, some of you people who've been commenting on who you want to win and why, and I will just randomly pick out some of your best war raids, and we'll make another video like this, and we'll give away some more gift cards as to which ones got voted. Maybe we'll put the Town Hall 8s, 9s and 10s against each other. That should be an interesting voting process, shouldn't it? Right, so let's have a look at how this war went. We did win it 114 to 100. We used all of our 100 attacks, so well done, guys. Great war. 71.9% average destruction. That's pretty good for Town Hall 10s. We're hoping to go up. We've got another Toby clan coming up next, and I'll bring you the results of that war very soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do like, comment and subscribe, and share these videos with your friends. I'll be back a little bit later. I think we might be playing something very interesting. I hope you guys enjoy it, because the outcome. But until then, you guys take care. Send everyone